Oh, you all, hello. It is Tease. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. So, there's actually a lot on my mind, even though I slept very well. Woke up from my slumber, then I was like, oh my goodness, kind of like I woke up and it's like, this is literally the quiet before the storm. Very lovely day over here. I wake up, the sun is out, no noise, no morning dew, no chaos. So for me, this will be the perfect time to prepare, to get things done, and just to do what I need to do to stay prepared and to stay out the way. But literally, in reality, in the world, literally one or a bunch of us can mess it up for all of us. One or a bunch of us can put us all in danger. So basically, with these politics, and again, I say this every time, as much as I want to run away from politics and say, hey, no, you know what? I don't participate. I would rather speak of the birds or rather speak on something else. As much as I want to do that, politics are literally beating at my door to where I can hear them, and they're low-key my alarm clock. Like, again, I slept well, and I woke up with no problem. But when I woke up to reality. And the reality is we're in a political mess, to say the least. And that's just to reduce panic, because if you think about it, it's rumored that there's, 100,000, I don't know how many they said, but it's a bunch of black women who are in support of Kamala. Now, I don't doubt that a few black women love Kamala, because I know some black men that like her. But there's catches to these people. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to the Negroes, or anytime you see quote unquote black, there's about 100 categories of that black. You have to consider blackface. You have to consider the blacks that swam here. You got to consider the blacks that won't mind throwing you under the bus, which are the sellouts. You have to consider the blacks that are like the not really black, the ones like Uncle Ruckus, the one, I'm not really black, I ain't your brother. You see what I'm saying? I guess you can call that a sellout too, but there's some people where their loyalty, I might be black and nappy-headed, but that loyalty, like how Kamala is, her and Obama and other niggas like them, they're very dangerous. That's why I say, I don't get it. You tell me the first black, I don't get excited. To me, that's very dangerous. If I'm looking at you like you're a fellow brother or sister or brethren, oh, we have the same naps, we have the same skin tone, or hey, we come from the same block. If you don't run for your life, that's why I say either way it goes, we are in trouble. If Kamala gets in office, we are in trouble, because not only is she going to harm us, but those Trump supporters that acted a fool on January 6th, she gets in office, you can call this call this November 6th. You see what I'm saying? Which means it's going to be a different time, different day, and it's probably going to be a little bit crazier. And then on the flip side, okay, we'll just do Trump. And there's a lot wrong with that too, because there's going to be punishment either way. You don't know what Trump has in store for you, and then it's also rumored that he's for the police, and the police are killing us right now. And if the police get free game, then it's like, do you need Kamala or Biden to do it? If the police go, you know what I'm saying? And then when you look at the police too, what about the Negroes that's on the police force? Are they on the police force to protect their own ass, as if this isn't their war either? Or they're on the police force to help take you out too? Because some people have done that too. There have been times where police are attacking a quote-unquote black man or woman, and another fellow nappy-headed, whether he's from here or not, will help the police hold your legs or trip you when, we are in some very sensitive / shaky waters. And with that being said, like, this is the time to be very careful, very alert. This is not party time. Because like I say, I would say right now we have a few months, if that, and that's not counting the tension that's already brewing. Tension is already brewing because inflation. Oh, I just lost my job. I just lost my house. I'm feeling like I don't have anything to lose. And come November, oh, I'm going to show you how much I don't have to lose. You see what I'm saying? So these are some very sensitive times. We might, and I'm saying that a big might, have a few months to figure something out, or a few months to get out the way, or a few months to prepare, or a few months to find a safe place. Because after that few months, then it's like your next beast will be presented, and then that's going to be a detriment for you. It don't matter who gets in there. Oh, blue one, red one. But guess what? both parties are going to be coming for you. You see what I'm saying? Kamala get in there, it's going to be November 6th all over again. Trump gets in there, and it's going to be, the Sonia Macy all over again, which ain't nothing new. Because like I said, this is not our first rodeo from running from the slave master or getting gunned down in the streets. This is not our first rodeo. We just keep repeating the cycle to where we don't do something about it. We did this a million times, because after we do this a million times, we climb right back in bed with the slave owner, or we climb right back in bed with our demise, so to speak. So honestly, I don't want to tell anybody what to do, because I can tell on the mountain, oh, do the right thing or say no to drugs, and again, it's probably going to be me and the pigeon that listens and takes heed any damn way. So I'm not even going to say, don't vote for your own demise, because we did it anyway. We've been doing it. And I cannot think of this pink man's name, but there was a pink. I assume he's a slave owner, but this is from 200-300 years ago. The name sounded very familiar, but I guess if you do your research. So basically, when it came to voting, when it says how did Negroes go from being Republicans, because I guess a few centuries ago, the definition of a Republican was to end slavery and to pretty much bring equality. That was their definition centuries ago. Now, notice how things change these days. So, the whole time, from centuries ago, the Democrats are like, okay, hey, no, keep the niggers in slavery, keep them in chains. Don't forget to throw out Jim Crow when the time comes, and pretty much, and the KKK, all of these things that you can think of that works against black people. Most of those came from the Democratic Party, and we either knew or we didn't care that it was coming from there. All we knew is we had to vote. So when it's time to vote, so the Republicans come through, hey, let's vote to get rid of slavery. And then, of course, at first, the blacks are like, okay, hey, sounds good, yes, we're Republicans. Then when it's time to actually really vote, like, which side are you on? For some reason, I don't know if the Democrats or this particular, I don't know if he bribed them with fried chicken, whatever it was, he made a quote that I'll have these niggers voting Democrat for 200 years, and if I want to say, that's very telling, because niggers are voting Democrat to this day. And that's who's taking us out to this day, are the Democrats. And I'm not saying the Republicans, they're not serial killers either, but it seems like the Democrats don't need any help taking us out. And hell, we don't either, because we participate. So I'm thinking either way, you'll be voting for your demise, because at the end of the day, we're not on the menu of who to keep around list. You see what I'm saying? You're not on the menu. The Democrats are showing you they don't want you around. You're getting flooded out right now and getting murdered right now, and nobody spoke on your behalf. The lady, Sonia Macy from Illinois, she got gunned down. Neither politician, they didn't speak about it. They didn't say, oh my gosh, that was terrible. Oh my gosh, that's a tragedy. Or oh my gosh, what's going on here? They didn't say anything, but they do expect you to go hit those polls and vote for them. You see what I'm saying? The world is showing you how they feel about you. And then notice how you only see things, people only seem to see you and hear you around election time. When it gets close to November or close to fall, then they see you. Anything other than that, oh, it's free game. I don't notice you until it's time. Just the same with Kamala. Whenever she start turning black or Asian, follow that lead. She'll tell you what the season is. If it's black season, that means, oh, it's time to pander to the niggers. What is it that she wants from y'all? Because once she gets what she wants, or once she makes sure that she still has you in her back pocket, then she's on to other agendas, which are to harm you. So you have one party that has been betraying you for centuries, and another party that don't owe you nothing but a toe tag. So that's all I'm saying, is just be very careful when you get out there voting and you want to be the happy nigger for Trump. That is literally a group. Not even saying that just to speak in the language in which America understands. Like, literally, people are, we're blacks for Trump, or we're, vote blue, no matter. Like, some people are really crazy behind these politics. I learned very fast about how politics work. And I've learned from the first and the last time of me voting. I was young and dumb, but it's still good to have that knowledge. And I voted, didn't know who I was voting for. All I knew was like, oh, well, the niggers vote blue, and I'm going to vote for the nigger in the blue. You see what I'm saying? And that was my first and last time voting, because I didn't have enough information. I didn't know who I was dealing with. And here's another thing too. You can give everybody the full breakdown. Oh, Kamala Harris is a serial killer. She this and that. They're not gonna care. They only care about Trump's crimes. They don't care about the crimes of Kamala, because she can do no wrong. You know, once people have set in their mind, oh, this is my savior, you can't, even with Trump, oh, he's a felon, he's this and that. You can't tell them nothing because he's relating to them. We're all felons. You see what I'm saying? So will that really, oh, he grabbed me by the crotch. He's not the only one guilty of that. Somebody's grabbing somebody by the crotch right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, he's not the only one. So it's kind of like one of those things that's not really going to hold up in court. You can't really take it. And this is a damn shame, but this is, you open your eyes, this will be the quiet before the storm. Heal yourself so you can have the ears and eyes and nose to see, smell, and hear what the hell's going on. Because unless you absolutely don't care what's going on, or you really think you're the exception to the rule, then you may want to open up those senses to see what's really going on. You can hear what's going on. You can smell it in the air. What is brewing, you know? So don't be blinded by, oh, well, I'm just going to pretend, or if as long as I'm a Trump supporter, they'll ignore, the bullets will ignore me. Do you know how many good niggers has fell by the wayside? And that's another thing too. When they get done with you, oh, you're getting thrown in the blender. Let's say, for instance, if I'm working for Trump to do his dirty work, when the system is done with me, then I will be basically fed to the wolves. Cause I mean, I'm no good to the Negro community, because I sold them out so I can work for Trump, right? Or so I can work for Kamala to work against them. And the second I work against you, I messed up my reputation with the Negroes because I'm on the quote-unquote winning team. And then when the quote-unquote winning team disposed of me, I am left for dead. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's important. You need to get in where you fit in, and all Negroes cannot be trusted. You see what I'm saying? That's why we're still in trouble now. We are still in trouble now because the Negroes who had the ability to help us, they dare not. Even Kamala, even with Obama, even though they're foreigners, they swam here, they still could have said, yes, okay, I understand I swam here, but to show my appreciation, I'm going to do something for the people who voted me in office, whether they knew me or not. Just the fact that you believed in me without even knowing my damn track record. You didn't know I was a damn felon. You didn't know I had all these tricks up my sleeve, but you believed in me and you loved me. And for that, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to protect you. You see what I'm saying? They didn't do any of that. And that's why it's very, niggers are very dangerous. Like I said, you thought Trump and Biden and Jim Crow is dangerous. No, niggers are dangerous. They're dangerous. They are. When you see Trump or you see Biden or you see Jim Crow, you'll know, like, okay, hey, that they resemble the slave master. Be careful around them, because they may give you slave master. But then, let's say you're lost in the jungle and you see Obama, or, oh my gosh, whew, I fell on nappy head. I'm like, thank God. And you know, you think you thought you have a breath of fresh air because you saw or you ran into a fellow nappy head, and you think like, oh my gosh, ooh, finally somebody that looks like me in this pink world. And you don't realize you just looked the devil in the eye. You looked him and her right in the eye. And that might be the last thing that your eyes see before your life flashes before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? A fellow nappy head. We've been in centuries of hurt and centuries of trouble and a whole heap of trouble because of a fellow nappy head. The nigger have to blow your cover. A nigger have to throw you under the bus. A nigger have to put one in between your eyes. And a nigger have to set you up right now. And that's what's happened. We're being set up right now by our own people. Our literally, and I've said this before, our role models, our people who we're supposed to be looking up to, our parents, all that, all sellouts, all have sold us out. All have left us for dead. Literally, who is your role models? Even your ball players. Yes, I'm just throwing a ball around like a slave. But the least I can do is I can't even give you advice. Because I'm afraid I might lose the few dollars that I have. Or I'm afraid I won't be able to bounce a ball down the court again. I'm afraid I won't be able to kick this football again if I speak on your behalf. I don't want to get Kaepernicked. And I don't even think he did much. All he did was use a kneecap. Bent his knee. And he has been exiled. He didn't really do that much. But he did enough for them to say, okay, hey, you know what? You will be exiled. So now niggers are afraid. And then scared niggers too. Those are dangerous too. A scary nigger will throw you under the bus too. He went that way, boss. The only thing I can do is just look around like, basically, all I can say is these Negroes will be the death of us. They will. Because again, you get the Negroes, you'll think, oh, that's a fellow nappy head. Like, again, what about the niggers on the police force? Do you really think they're going to turn on Massa to help you? Or are they going to help hold you down while Massa shoots you? We don't know who the hell we're working with, you know? Again, and we think we just got to worry about Kamala and Trump. Like, no, what about your fellow nappy head? This is why we're still in trouble. Nobody wants to rise up. Nobody wants to help because either everybody's scared or they got their pink woman or pink man, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know why we're still stuck in this trap. And the crazy thing is, it was rumored that, oh, the curse was over last year, 2 or 10. And I'm thinking, like, I don't know what curse they're talking about. We're still very much cursed. If you look up at it, we're still being taken out of business. People are still stepping over our bodies. We're still destroying ourselves. And maybe that's why it is. Because we are still destroying ourselves. Anytime the whole world is against us and we can still participate in our own demise, then perhaps we are that curse we were talking about. Literally, I can promise you, if you're after me, he's after me, and the world's after me, I don't need help harming myself. I would be too busy trying to protect myself. But not like how we operate. I know that you're after me. I know that he's after me. But I am going to participate in my own demise anyway. You know? And even when it's time to protect people. I've seen people go hard for other groups of women. You know, for the whole men versus women thing. You have black men going in on black women, but will defend their non-black woman. That's our problem too, because it's not like we don't have the fight in us. We just don't have the fight in us to fight for ourselves. That's why we're still in trouble. And that's why when I see it, no, trust me, and a lot of people probably want to call me ignorant or whatever. Oh, you're just talking crazy. No. You could put a nappy-headed person before me. I honestly will be more comfortable with Biden sitting next to me than a fellow nappy-head that I don't know. You don't know these niggas. These niggas are dangerous. I can look at the devil and say, okay, he's dangerous. That's the devil. Thank you for letting me know. But a fellow nappy-head, you won't know that they're dangerous until they set you up. To the naked eye, oh, this is a fellow brother. To the naked eye. But in reality, I'm here to take you out. And you won't know until it's too late, because you got real comfortable because you thought you were around a fellow nappy head. Didn't the world say, oh, come together. Love your fellow black nappy head and your fellow nappy headed sister. And half the time, those are the ones that can't be trusted, because that's why we're still in trouble now. You can't really expose the slaves without having a slave from the inside telling you what's going on. That's what's happening now. We have these sellouts from the top telling us what's going on. Here's another thing too. There's a rumor that when you have your sellouts, most groups, their sellouts are at the bottom. Like, oh, I'm going to sell you out because I don't have 40 acres in a mule, or I'm going to sell you out because maybe jealous, whatever it is. I'm going to sell you out because I'm at the bottom. I'm eating out the garbage cans, and I want to be like you. When it comes to the Negroes, the sellouts are the ones with the money. Like I say, look at your athletes. Look at the people who are successful, and then look what they got for you. Like, look at your Oprahs. Look at your Tyler Perrys. They have the money and the power and the gumption to at least give you positive content, and they won't even do that. And I'm not even saying, let's just say it's true. Like, okay, I'm just going to make you degenerate movies because it's true. Maybe you all are degenerate. But whatever happened to giving me something else to look forward to? We can all be criminals, or we can all be juveniles, or all be thieves. We all loot. Why not make a movie saying, okay, hey, instead of looting, why don't we build? Why don't we steal some knowledge and steal some common sense and figure out what's going on here? No one ever wants to beat knowledge and beat understanding and well intentions into our heads. If anything, they'll encourage us to be degenerate. They'll encourage the negativity, encourage the drama. Instead of saying, hey, heal. That's what I'm telling you in this video. You need to heal. So you can hear and see and smell what the rock is cooking. Because I can promise you, this is that's brewing in here now. Honestly, it should be a state of emergency. This is a state of emergency, but like I said, they want to keep you in a sleep mind to where you won't even see, smell, or hear what the hell's going on. Because you're asleep. Or maybe you're dead. All I'm saying is, I know I don't like what I see, smell, and hear, so... And then again, I try not to say, oh, don't worry about it. But then again, we need those feelings. We need that feeling of worry and fear, because that could be you're kicking ass, and that's only if you take heed. Oh, I'm scared, but I'm going to fold over, or I'm scared, so I'm going to do something about it. Because again, once your life flashes before your eyes, you know you don't want to die. You're going to do something about it, and you're going to change. You're going to change your life. You know? Oh, I'm scared I might lose my home. So that means you're just going to give you a kick in the ass to do what you got to do to keep your home. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to say don't dwell in fear as far as to where it's eating you up and you're not getting nothing done and you're just so scared to all you can do is fold over. No. Use that fear or use that kick in the ass to get your motors running on what you need to do. Like I say, honestly, at this time, I feel like this should be a state of emergency because it's nothing but danger coming from here on out. You know, it could be different, but if we're participating in our own demise, then there's nothing else to say, but there is danger to come. I don't want to say that to sound gloomy or just to sound low vibrational, but no, we're in these low vibrational energies. We're in an energy of death. We're in an energy of chaos. We're in an energy of unknown. It is not unknown because we're working off faith. This is unknown because you don't know what anybody has in store for you on the negative end. Like I can promise you, no one has cakes and balloons waiting on you. If anything, it's going to be a toe tag and them body bags that they were talking about since 2022. So basically, what I would like to say is just literally use this time to heal. If you don't want to use this time to prepare, just at least heal to where you can see what's going on. Once you heal, you let things go. And I'm letting things go. Now I can see now. I can move around better. See what it is that you're missing. What are you missing in your life that has you literally consuming negativity? What is it in your life that has you bitter? What are you upset about? What are you hurt about? Address those demons and address those elephants. So then therefore we can start the healing process. Because again, if you don't heal, then that means you're going to do everything that's harmful to you. I didn't heal from that last relationship. Now I'm with all unhealthy relationships. Once I let go of that unhealthy relationship mindset, then I can leave room for something more healthy, something that can actually help me. So I'm going to have to harm myself, because I can promise you, if we could just think like that, okay, well, how about this? Anytime I feel like I want to harm myself or want to put myself in danger, the whole world is doing that. So that means that part's already taken care of. What else can I do for myself? How can I protect myself from me, from the world? That would be the $1 million question. Yeah, but with this energy, if you ask me, I would say this will be state of emergency. State of emergency because no one sees you, no one hears you. And not because you're not there, it's because you're not important. The world is showing you that. You're not important at all. I don't think that young lady made headline news, and I don't know if it's because they figured, hell, this isn't the first snuff film, or if they figured, ain't my problem, or whatever they thought. She's not really getting headline news, you know? Like, I feel like I'm hearing it everywhere, but I'm not hearing it from the right places. Are the politicians speaking on it? You know? And then they did say he was arrested and charged as far as the police officers, but that's because it's during a certain season. This is during election season. You know, if he didn't, that means, now you have a whole state coming after you. Or now you have drama, you see what I'm saying? Now we're focused on this instead of focusing on the elections. So you have to have something to where you can patch it up and push it under the rug until later. You know, until we ignore it later. Because it... One thing that I've noticed that police and other people, they don't really get harmed or they don't really get punished for harming black people. Because haven't you noticed you always have to kick and scratch for justice for, hey, I was shot, or hey, I was murdered by my whatever it is. You always have to fight for that justice because it's kind of like this system is not here to protect you. This system is to keep you in line and to virtually put you out of business whenever the time is right. So basically, this system, this entire constitutional system that I've been speaking on, and all of its pawns. So the police is part of the constitutional system. So that means if the Constitution works against me and I took my oath under Constitution, that means my oath is to harm you and protect this system. Harm you and protect what we got going on to keep us afloat. Do you understand? And just because, and I don't know where this is where the Republican part came in, to where, oh, or even the Democrat, whatever it is, to where, oh, we quote unquote accept the niggers now, or we're quote unquote friends with the niggers now. I don't know which side that came from, but okay, well now niggers can be a part of the police force, or now niggers can marry pink women, or now the niggers can come in, now you can work here. You see what I'm saying? Wherever that came from, I'm thinking that's kind of crippling too, because again, you have me thinking that I am a part of the team, but really I am the target. You see what I'm saying? We are still being brainwashed. We're still in slumber, or that purgatory. I don't even know what to call it. But what I can say is we are still slaves. We are definitely still targets. We are still sheep, and we are still on the to kill list. So for people who want to think that, oh, this is a new day because you have a Negro in office, another nigger in office, and I'm thinking like that's a death sentence for you. Because I can promise you, you get those hillbillies from January 6th that don't have nothing to lose right now, and you give them a reason to go off November 6th. Yeah. But that's not even to count what's on the other side, though. You see what I'm saying? That's just if Kamala gets in. If Trump gets in, then the Democrats are coming for you too for messing up the election, and not to count the police. You see what I'm saying? There shall be bloodshed on either side, and not their blood, your blood. Anyway. If we can just use this time to heal, prepare, and to stay out the way, to actually literally sit down and understand what the hell's going on. Listen, what are you hearing in the air? What actually are you seeing? You seeing people partying while there's a fire? Something's not right there. Are they there to distract you, or are those casualties of war? Who are you? What's your role in this environment? And what are you doing to change this environment? Are you okay with what you see? Do you not see nothing wrong? And I'm not telling you how to feel, because people feel how they feel. Some people probably don't see nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with partying and dancing in the streets while the world has come crashing down. Maybe that's their way of saying, well, hell, it doesn't bother me. And it doesn't bother you. But I'm very bothered and troubled by what I see and by what I smell coming. I would say use this time to prepare, use this time to heal, use this time to get out the way. Prepare and heal. Heal so you'll know what the heck you need to prepare for. Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I didn't hear that at first. You heal your mind, body, and soul so you can see, smell, and hear what is really going on. Open your mind. And this isn't for everyone, because a lot of people don't want to know the truth. They love La La Land. I don't care if something is crazy. I like this moment right here, which is distraction. A lot of people would rather be distracted. They would rather have you just play them some music like it was on the Titanic while the ship make them some tea while the ship is going down. And that's your prerogative, you know. If that's how you wanna do life, or that's how you want to get down, or that's how you want to go out, then it is what it is. Yeah, but I just honestly wanted to say, just from the outside and the inside looking in, just to prepare, heal first, and prepare so you'll know what you need, and what you need to open your eyes to, and open your ears and nose to. And notice how I say don't open your mouth, because sometimes too, people when they listen, they want to, but I feel like I should be. I feel like it. No. F how you feel. Listen. Look. Believe what the hell you're seeing, so you can smell what the rock is cooking. And be armed too. There's too many Negroes too out there. Oh, I don't need to be armed. Oh, I don't do guns. There's enough thugs in this thing. If almost all of America, almost all pink America has guns, I would say do what the police are doing. For those who don't understand. What do you mean prepare? Prepare like the police. Prepare like the school shooters. Do you understand? I would say prepare like the school shooters and prepare like the police. Be well, be safe.